Okay, so today, as version 2785 of getting my life back on track or getting myself back on track, we are going to go get flowers. Let me take my list out. I always get these books from Dollar Tree. The paper is so good and pens glide really easily on them. They're usually at the front of the store. If you really want to know, just ask me, but it's just notebook, $1.25, Carnet. Anyway, so I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to go get flowers. I think I'm going to take the car to get washed just because I feel like I've been neglecting her. And I really want to get a rotisserie chicken because last week I was at Sam's and it was like 23 minutes left or something. And I was like, I don't have time to wait around for them to come out with a fresh chicken, even though I do believe in very fresh food. Some people who know me, I will wait for fresh food. I don't care if I walked into Popeyes and they were like, it's going to take 21 minutes. I'll sit down and wait 21 minutes just so my mouth can burn from the hot chicken. Anyway, so I think, yeah, I wish I was a little bit more organized today, but even still, I need to get out of the house and find some kind of activity instead of just laying in my bed scrolling on TikTok, which is what I've been doing for the majority of the time. And I don't know if this is something, I might make a different video about this, but I did like a digital audit. I did an audit on my own self yesterday, but unbeknownst to me, I just was like looking at old videos and stuff. And it's because yesterday at my show, this one girl came up and asked for my Instagram, so we exchanged Instagrams. And you know how it is. You get on Instagram, you're supposed to go and search. Not supposed to, but I typically go and like a little stalking, light stalking, like see what the person's about, what do they post, are they funny, are they nice, you know, are they positive, that kind of thing. And sometimes I'll tell people like, hey, you know, my Instagram is extremely, you know, positive and things like that, so I can be like one of these people. I haven't posted since July. And anyway, so she adds me on Instagram. She makes a couple videos, tags me in them, I post them to my stories, and then she started going like down deep into the files, like 3 years ago, like liking things, and I'm like, oh, well, what reel was this? So I'm looking at the reel, I'm looking at different posts, and I couldn't even recognize myself. I was kind of like, who is this person? I was more a little shocked because I came off more positive, encouraging, but I then realized it's because I don't really feel that way now, and somewhere in the past 2 years or 2.5 years, and I don't even want to chalk it up to this breakup I had because I don't want to give him all that credit, but somewhere in that notion, probably realizing that life wasn't going to be the way I thought it was going to be and planned it, threw me for a loop. So I had a couple setbacks. I just now moved into an apartment earlier this year, so I'm back on my own. It's all these other things, so I feel like it's a little bit of adjustment phase, but I really do enjoy filming or doing like little videos and things like that, just showing what goes on in my day. There's probably about 30 of you interested, but still, it's something I like to do because it's an expression of myself. And then I was reading some of my posts where I was so much more open, and I can tell that I've like shut off a little bit. Like I have isolated myself. I just go to the gym, I go to work, and I sing, and there is nothing else in between. Not that I don't have friends, not that I'm not doing anything. I'm just stuck. They call it what, functional freeze. Anyway, so after seeing that yesterday, I got up this morning, kind of started the same routine of just laying in bed, not doing anything. I do have a class later tonight, and just not doing anything. And I was like, no, we can't keep repeating this. So I'm getting up to run some fictitious errands. I do need groceries. The car does need to be washed, but I'm just doing it because it's an effort to get me out of the house. So I don't know what this video is going to actually entail, but I'm going to throw some stuff up in here and hopefully you enjoy it. you. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tuesday. I think yesterday when I started recording, it was.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto State Road.
Thank you, Siri, for revealing everything. Anyway, I don't know if you can even hear that. Oh, but I finally finished all my grocery shopping, which consists of me going to 4 or 5 different stores. So I went to Sam's, I went to Lidl, I went to Produce Junction. Today I went to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. It's ridiculous. I wish they could just have one-stop shop, have everything there, the good foods and the other stuff, but it's not. I actually should go to H Mart, but I did find a temporary fix for the kimchi that I want, which was like a small thing for $4 at Whole Foods. So I bought that just to get myself by until I go to H Mart at some point. And I have to make sure that I go to H Mart before. This camera shakes so bad. Anyway, I have to go to H Mart. Okay, Siri. I have to I need to go to H Mart before my other groceries run out. You know what? There's not even any sun anymore. I just put these on so I didn't leave them in the house, and then the next time I'm in the car, I don't have so it can match up with the groceries that I have in the house is what I'm trying to say. So now I'm headed out to the recording studio. I'm going to keep all of that private, but look for something next year because I've got some big things planned. I'm really excited, and it is a lot of work, but I do like doing studio work because it's specific. It does not lie. So sometimes when you're singing live, there's a lot of finagling you could do with your vocals, with the sound guy. If you got a really good sound guy, he's the one who's gonna make you sound like a freaking angel, because they can turn up the reverb, they can like smooth out your voice, or if it's being recorded through a track system, when they go to the track of it, they can actually change your vocals. It's wild. So it's probably the difference of when you listen to something on the radio or you see the artist singing live and you're like, this does not sound like them. Well, it's probably because they've been manufactured in a studio. Anyway, all that being said, I'm not going to show any clips tonight, but I have a lot of stuff to do at the house on this get back and get myself in order thing. So